In the year 2016, 1,631 Tennesseans lost their lives due to drug overdoses.
Of those 1,631 individuals, 116 of them were between the ages of 15 and 24. From that group of 116 lives, we would like to introduce you to two of the young people lost in 2016 due to overdoses.
Our sons, Alex
and Josh.
In December 1991, Yarnell and I adopted Alex from Sofia, Bulgaria. Becoming his parents was one of the best days in our lives. As a child, Alex was an especially happy little boy who loved life and delighted in every new adventure. It was Alex's endearing smile and cackling laughter that captured most people's hearts. To us, everything about his childhood seemed quite normal, except for periods of anxiety during transitions in his life. We thought we were good parents and were checking all of the right boxes. Alex was a part of a church family who surrounded him with unconditional love. He had plenty of opportunities to explore his interests and give back to the world through mission work. Alex also tried out a lot of sports, including soccer, football, and wrestling. But it was music where he found his passionate outlet during his teen years. Alex's sense of humor and need to please others attracted a lot of acquaintances, but not necessarily good friends. Alex also had a lot of secrets which he did not share with others. From the time we got the call in May of his freshman year at Ravenwood, when he drank enough vodka to end up with a blood alcohol of 0.19 before his first period class, we were aware that he had an issue. And for 10 years, we offered him help in many forms. He was able to fight through his addiction issues long enough to graduate from high school and earn his associate's degree from Columbia State. But we knew that he was never able to fully escape his demons. We were thrilled that he had discovered his passion for filmmaking in the music festival world and had chosen to major in film and video production at MTSU. In May 2016, Alex traveled with his film class to Puerto Rico to film a documentary, and he seemed to excel. He was on his way to graduation in December. What should have been a joyous ending to a chapter in his life quickly became the final ending to Alex's story. A few weeks after returning from Puerto Rico, tragically, Alex turned to prescription drugs that he had bought off the street to help him quiet his anxiety and go to sleep. On the night of June 10th, he took a combination of Oxycontin and Xanax and never woke up the next morning. I found him peacefully at rest in his bed with his dog Marley by his side. All of our hopes and dreams for Alex were shattered in a single moment, and our collective hearts were forever broken.
September 20, 1995, a special little someone entered my life. He was my world. We grew together and explored the intricacies of this world around us, and what we found was beautiful. Josh enjoyed a gamut of sports, but none tasted as good to him as the sport of the mind, dissecting the how and why behind the actions of those around him with a fascination as he eagerly gleaned wisdom from great philosophers. Homeschooled in kindergarten and again from 10th through 12th grade, Josh enjoyed the freedom and ability of expression a creative, out-of-the-box education provided. Among his explorations, Josh explored alcohol and marijuana, but we thought those days were past us. However, almost like clockwork, on an annual basis, Josh would do something risky and unwise. We dismissed those moments and put them past us. After all, he showed no signs of abusing drugs. Josh worked full-time as a parts auditor at the Nissan plant and attended college part-time, while honing investing skills, learning about real estate, and perfecting his photography. But in a time spanning a little more than a year, life became much more complicated. Josh was in several car accidents, one of which included distraction from an audiobook. After a conversation, we made a visit to his doctor, and he was officially diagnosed with ADD. Just a couple of months later, Josh's father and uncle died in a swimming accident. A couple more months later, Josh was prescribed ADD medication. Soon afterwards, the darknet entered our lives. Josh was honest about maybe a quarter of his online darknet activity. It all sounded very innocent, like many of his explorations. However, I should have been worried, very worried. On September 15th, 2016, a mere 5 days before Josh's 21st birthday, I awoke. I peered through his cracked, bifold bedroom doors, and there I found my son. He was gone, and that was it. I called over 3 of his friends that morning. All 3 knew about the Xanax purchased on the darknet. Months later, the autopsy would reveal that only fentanyl was present in Josh's body. There was no recovering from this one. My baby was gone.
What could have gone so terribly wrong?
What can we learn from the lives and deaths of these 2 young men?
And how can we prevent more senseless deaths in the future?
Now is the time to get real.
Be honest.
Speak up.
Speak out.
Please, let's talk.